And welcome to this Tempus University training video for the Advanced Resource Replace tool. I'm your host, Beth Rosepal, Implementation Specialist at ProSymmetry. Today we'll be covering how the Advanced Resource Replace tool works and what it's used for. To start, what is Advanced Resource Replace? This is a tool that allows you to make replacements across your projects. It gives you the ability to look at defining characteristics to ensure you're replacing resources based on appropriate factors. In Tempus, you can make partial replacements with multiple resources or full replacements with a single resource. You can also enable recommendations to be able to choose the replacement resource based on similar attribute values, resource availability percentage, and similar skill values. Enabling the heat map allows you to see the net availability for a resource. You can add columns for further resource definition, as well as filter by a specific attribute. We're going to start by walking through replacing a resource in the bulk project allocation flat grid. So I'm going to navigate over to Tempus Resource and select bulk project allocation flat grid to start. From there, next to the resource that you're looking to replace, you'll see an ellipses on the left side. Once you've selected that, you'll see Resource Replace Advanced. If you don't see this, it could be that you don't have the permissions to be able to complete this, in which case, please feel free to reach out to your Tempus admin for any questions on that. Once selected, you'll then be able to see the resource that you're looking to replace as well as their hours on the right side. You can also determine if you'd like to see this in cost, FTE, or FTE percentage, or if you want to see this at the day, week, or quarterly level, you can also select that as well. From there, down below, you'll see the net availability grid for all of your resources that you can use to replace this resource with. You can decide if you want to enable the overlay heat map. You can also add in columns if you wanted to see maybe specific attributes pulled in. You can also pull in skills down here at the bottom if you'd like. That'll just help you further define your resource from there. Otherwise, you can also filter with those same exact characteristics. If you wanted to filter by department, if you wanted to filter by a specific skill, you can do that here as well. If you don't want to do all of that work on your own, you can use the recommendations tool instead. This basically takes those attributes, those skills, and also takes the net availability to determine what would be the best fit to replace this resource. Once you enable it, it evaluates all your resources and then from there determines who is the best fit and orders that for you down at the bottom. So once that's done, we'll be able to see if there's anyone that's 100% fit, which it looks like Roy is. I could then go ahead, click Roy's name, hit that redistribute button, and then replace Brandon from there. But let's say in this case, Roy is a 50% match and can only maybe take on half of this work. I could then go ahead and select Roy as well as Colin from the bottom there, and then hit redistribute. Tempus is going to do that math for you and determine what half is essentially. And then from there, you can hit that replace button. If there was ever a situation where, say, maybe Roy can only take on maybe 5 hours of that work monthly, you can fill that out like you normally would within Tempus, drag that over. And then on the left hand side next to Colin's name, we'll see the ability to go ahead and recalculate that information. We like that. Let's go ahead and hit replace. From there, you'll see that there's going to be that little lock. So it wants you to go ahead and save that within the flat grid before we officially replace Brandon on that project. We'll hit save. We'll notice Brandon got zeroed out. So if we go in and add Colin as well as Roy to that option to view, I guess I should have picked people more near the top. So we were fighting to find that. But then we will go ahead and see within here, Colin CYO phase 1 has 15 hours, and then Roy CYO phase 1 has 5. So that's how you use the Resource Replace Advanced tool. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your Tempus admin, and thanks for watching.